Here's the thing with the strippers as well. They had lots of strippers, right? Some were like thick, big boobs, big tits, whatever. Some were classic stripper, fake. Some were real pretty. And there was one, do you wanna tell this story, George? There was one stripper. She was very pretty.
Yeah, very pretty.
Her name was Jade, and by the way, that's not her stripper name.
Yeah,
the stripper name was Envision.
And she gave us her real name, and then we went to the secret area where the comedians were for the party.
There's a lot of back rooms.
Yeah, so we went to one of the back rooms, and Andre started talking to the stripper. Let me tell you something, right? Andre was talking to the stripper, and I couldn't tell if she was there for their money or if she was flirting back. I couldn't tell. She was laughing a lot. But, that's what they were supposed to do. Like, I realized
But you were right next to me. I was on good form.
No, but you were, for a while, you were at a distance. So all I could see was you two talking. And she was laughing. And I was thinking, he's a funny boy. But she's here for the money.
Yeah.
And strippers, I think...
It's two professionals essentially battling.
Yeah. And
when a professional comedian and a stripper, they're going like... It's tit for tat.
Yeah, because I reckon if
these strippers are, by the way, they're like the fucking headliners of the world. Like, you're a stripper in Vegas, you're at the top.
Yeah, and I think when you go to stripper school, if it exists,
I think stripper school is not going to school.
Yeah. Whoever gives them tips on how to be a good stripper, there must be one of the guidelines, which is laugh at every one of his jokes.
Yes.
Because men want nothing more than this. I don't know if you heard about this. Women say, "I want a man that can make me laugh." That's a good sense of humor. And men said, "I want a woman with a good sense of humor." And they go, "What's that?" Is someone who laughs at my jokes.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Right. That is, men think you only have a good sense of humor if you laugh at this person's jokes.
Yeah.
And these strippers have an excellent sense of humor. So excellent. So she was laughing, and I didn't know what was happening. But then you came closer to me, and then she kept talking to you, and I'm like, "Oh, this is on." And then you could tell she was like, "Are you going to pay me for my time?" And they were like, "No, I am not paying you for you." Let me tell you this. Let me tell you what I watched. Are you going to pay? She was chatting to you. You were, and I'm like, "These two are flirting." I'm pretty sure they're real flirting. And then
it's hard to know.
Yeah, it's hard to know because at the one point she goes, "Do you want to dance?" And I think that was her testing him, because if you go to dance, you're a customer forever. And she was like, "Do you want to dance?" And you were like, "Are you giving me a dance?" And I'm like, "That motherfucker is on fire." And then she goes, "No, I give you a dance." And you said, "No, but how much do you charge?" And she goes, $600 for a half hour.
Yeah, but you have to buy a bottle.
Yeah, $600 for a half hour. And Andrea says, "I'm not paying you that." And she said, "But I've spent so much time with you." And Andrea said, "I thought you were having a nice time, were you not?" She goes, "Yeah, I am." And then the conversation turned because Andrea said, she goes, "Here's my Instagram." And he says, "Your stripper Instagram?" She goes, "No, my real Instagram." And it was very funny because you tried to put the Instagram on your phone, but because you have severe anxiety, you have blocked Instagram from your phone, so you don't get anxious looking at other people's success. So when she goes, "Here's the Instagram," and you put on your notes, she goes, "Why the notes?" And you had been so cool so far, it was very difficult to go, "Oh yeah, so I have anxiety."
No, yeah. But I didn't say that. I was like,
no.
I just don't think social media is healthy. I want to be present, so I have it blocked on my phone.
And she went, "That is so cool."
Yeah, and then
and I was thinking, she's got severe anxiety actually, but that's a great excuse.
And then she went, "Here's my number.
Yeah.
Text me later." And I could look at George, and George was like sitting down next to me, being like, "I've just seen it.
I witnessed greatness."
Yeah.
I witnessed greatness.
And so she gave me her number, and George was like, "You're pulling the impossible here."
No. She gives him, everything you did that night was like nothing but net. Because she gave you her number, and then she goes, "Let me see this. I think I put it wrong." She corrects the number, so she gives you the absolute correct number.
Yeah,
texted you.
Yeah.
Through her, like a Apple Watch phone, that she had on here the entire... Like, imagine giving someone a lap dance and checking your text at the same time on your watch. And then she texted you from her phone that was like connected to your watch. And then you said, "Hey, before you go, here's this. And then you gave her $100.
I think I
And then
gave her,
you thought you gave her $20. But I was like, this idiot gave her $100. So like, you gave her money? You're like, yeah, for her time. Like $100? And you went, what? It wasn't 20? Like, no, it was not.
I'm pretty sure it was 20 still.
It wasn't.
I am sure, because I don't think I had 100 on me.
It was 100. You gave her 100. You've been
So-
giving
so-
$100
so which-
to everybody.
So which is either like the most stupid move ever or the most baller move ever?
It's baller.
Because I was like, here's some money, and I didn't even
You
have
didn't
a
get
dance.
dance. Yeah, that is like, I don't need the dance. Here's the money.
Yeah.
And then
And then in the morning, I texted her. Or she had texted me, and I replied, and I was kind of, because she texted me in the morning, and it was really, we were pretty hungover, and I was like, what is this? And I'd forgotten about it, sort of. And then I texted her, and then we're like, yeah, let's link up. I'm in town for 2 more days, 1 more day, whatever it was at that time. And then she goes, yeah, tomorrow I could meet, but I have to get organized because I've got 3 kids and no babysitter. And I was like, what? Like, what? How old are you? She's like, I'm 25. She's 25. She was beautiful. 3 kids, single mom. And all of a sudden, I'm like, this is ruined for me. Because I thought I was going to have sex with a Las Vegas stripper for free, right? Because of my amazing skills as a charmer. And then all of a sudden, I'm just meeting up with a single mother in the middle of Nevada. You know? That's not a holiday story. That's like getting pulled into a family situation that I don't want to be a part of. You know, I don't want to be like meeting up with her. She goes, oh, come meet up with me. She goes, my kids are here, but, I just, they can hang out in another room. And I'm like, I don't know, I wouldn't, I just didn't want that. I don't want to be like the kids next door one day telling a story. It's like, and I remember this guy came along. He came to the house.
Mommy used to bring men around all the time.
It was Monday. We should have been in school. Because she was like, I've got 3 kids and no babysitter. And I'm like, shouldn't they be in school? It's
No, because
Monday.
she's 25. The kids are like 3 and 4 or something. She made, by the way, before you feel bad about her, she made $5,000 that night.
That's right. She made $5,000 because I was like, well, what are you doing Sunday night? Could we maybe, she's like, are you working? She's like, oh, it's a big night. I can't really afford to miss it. And I was like, yeah, but how much do you make? Is it less than $100?
And she said, Saturday night, I made $5,000.
$5,000. And I was like, damn, I should have asked you for a dance.